What's up with that? With the team, we're grabbing our hats. They ask big questions, goofy and fun. Get ready to laugh, the search has begun. What's up with that? Let's dive right in. Bring your ideas, let the fun begin. Curious minds, we're all a part. Together we'll tickle every silly thought. Why do penguins waddle side to side like they're wearing snow pants 10 sizes wide? They slide on their bellies and oh what a sight, dancing on ice, oh what pure delight. Really? What's up with that? Come on, don't you see? Life's a riddle, let it be carefree. Curious minds, we're all a part. Together we'll tickle every silly thought.
Welcome to What's Up With That? The show where Aria and Maddie ask the silliest, wiggliest, most why-ish questions. Today they're on a wild mission to find out. Why do penguins waddle like they're wearing giant snow pants? Why do camels have humps? Are they storing snacks or secret pillows? Why do deer freeze like someone hit the pause button? Why do birds pack up and fly off like they're going on vacation with tiny suitcases? And why do frogs croak like they're trying to win a singing contest in a swamp?
Really?
So grab your detective hats and your giggle goggles. It's time for What's Up With That?
We are your hosts. My name is Aria, so let's find out what's up with that.
The show where we ask the weirdest questions, like why do penguins waddle, and why can't you tickle yourself? And I'm Maddie. Get ready for giggles, Google facts, and maybe even a dancing banana. So, let's get started. Here's question 1. Why do penguins waddle like they're wearing giant snow pants?
Why do penguins waddle side to side like they're wearing snow pants 10 sizes wide? They slide on their bellies and oh what a sight, dancing on ice, oh what pure delight. What's up with that? Come on, don't you see? Life's a riddle, let it be carefree. Curious minds, we're all a part. Together we'll tickle every silly thought.
Oh, that's a great question. Penguins waddle because they walk like they're wearing their dad's big shoes and trying not to fall over. Penguins have short little legs way up under their round, fluffy tummies. It's like trying to walk with your pants pulled up to your armpits. Wobble, wobble, like they're doing a silly dance. If you lived on ice all day, you'd do the penguin wiggle too. Waddling helps them stay balanced so they don't do the splat on their butts. So instead of walking like you or me, they go side to side like wobble, wobble.
Also, waddling helps them save energy, kind of like how you roll around on the floor instead of cleaning your toys. Lazy, but smart. It's the penguin dance party. Waddling just looks cool. Ever seen a penguin conga line? That's not clumsiness, that's style. Shake those tail feathers, penguins. So next time you see a penguin waddling, just know it's doing the coolest, most energy-saving wiggle dance ever. Go penguin go! Great answers, girls. Okay, here's question number 2. Why do camels have humps? Are they storing snacks or maybe some secret pillows? So what's up with that?
Why do camels have those humpy humps? Snack packs, pillows, mystery lumps. They're built for the desert, surviving the heat. With a wink and a nod, they can't be beat. Let's learn and laugh and giggle some more. Talking about critters we can't ignore. With our minds wide open, we'll always find the fun little secrets that blow our minds.
That's another great question. Sure, we can answer this for you. Okay, imagine you're going on a super long road trip with your family, but there's no snack stop for miles and miles. Oh no! What do? Now imagine you're a camel, a big lumpy desert taxi. Camels don't have a backpack or a lunchbox, so instead they keep their snacks in their humps.
But wait, Arya. The hump isn't full of water like people used to think. It's actually full of fat, kind of like a squishy energy tank. When a camel gets hungry or thirsty and there's no fast food in the desert, it says, "No worries," and uses its hump snacks to keep going.
Wait, so yeah, camels have humps so they don't get hungry in the desert. Pretty cool, huh?
Whoa! That camel info was super cool. I totally thought those humps were water jugs just chilling on their backs, like, "Hey, camel, take a sip." Turns out, nope. Okay, here's the next mystery question. Question 3. Why do deer freeze like someone hit the pause button on a remote control? I mean, are they just buffering like a slow YouTube video?
Why do deer freeze like they're stuck on pause? Are they playing statue just because when danger is near they know what to do? Stay calm, stay still, they've got a view. And what with that, let's dive right in. Bring your ideas, let the fun begin. Curious minds, we're all a part. Together we'll tickle every silly thought.
Okay, imagine you're playing a video game, and suddenly you press the pause button right when a deer walks on screen. Boop! The deer just stands there with big googly eyes like, "Oh, who hit pause?" Well, deer do that in real life because their brains are like, "Danger. Something scary." But, what do I do? Run? Hide? Tap dance? So instead of choosing what to do, their brain just goes, "Freeze mode activated."
It's kind of like when your mom catches you stealing cookies and you stand still like, "If I don't move, maybe she won't see me."
So yeah, deer freeze cause their brains are yelling, "Pause," while they try to figure out what the heck to do next. Spoiler alert, they usually run away very fast.
Have you ever seen a deer freeze like someone hit the pause button on a video game? Yup. That's what they do when they get super spooked and their brains go, what now? Well, thanks to Arya and Maddie, now you know, it's just deer-style panic mode. Now let's fly on over to question 4. Why do birds pack up and fly off like they're going on vacation with tiny sunglasses, suitcases, and beach towels? Are they heading to Birdland Beach for some worm smoothies? Let's find out.
And what's the deal with birds in the sky? Are they going on vacation when they wave goodbye? Flights to tropical lands on a whim. Feathers are flapping on a grand swim. What's up with that? Let's dive right in. Bring your ideas, let the fun begin. Curious minds, we're all a part. Together we'll tickle every silly thought.
So you want to know why birds migrate? Okay, imagine you're a tiny bird wearing a feathery backpack and suddenly your neighborhood runs out of snacks. The bugs disappear, the berries vanish, and the weather turns into a snowball fight you didn't want. So what do? You simply pack up and fly south for a tropical vacation. That's basically why birds migrate. Because they're chasing warmer weather and to enjoy the all-you-can-eat bug buffets. Birds are like tiny flying Goldilockses. They don't want it too cold, too dry, or too boring. They want it just right.
So every year, millions of birds flap their wings like they've had too much birdseed and take off on epic journeys. Some go hundreds, even thousands of miles. It's like bird Uber, but with more flapping and fewer snacks.
And the best part, they don't even use maps or GPS. Just their little brains, the stars, and a serious case of, "I'm not freezing my tail feathers off this winter." Birds are nature's original frequent flyers.
Alrighty, it's time for the final question of today's show. Drumroll, please. Why do frogs croak like they're trying to win a singing contest called Swamp Idol and be the next froggy superstar?
What's up with that? Let's dive right in. Bring your ideas, let the fun begin. Curious minds, we're all a part. Together we'll tickle every silly thought. So frogs go like they're in a show. Swamp Idol stars, ready, set, crack. They're crooning their tunes, catching the night underneath the stars. Oh, what a sight! So grab your giggle goggles, detective hats too. We're asking the whys and the whats and the who. It's a silly, smart journey now. Give us a clap. It's time to find out what's up with that.
Well, this is the perfect question to end the episode, because nothing says grand finale like a bunch of frogs belting out swamp opera like they're trying to win a golden lily pad trophy. Okay, picture this. It's nighttime, the swamp is quiet, the moon is glowing, and suddenly... Whoa! What was that? Is it a swamp monster? Nope. It's just a frog trying to show off his sweet swamp vocals during the Swamp Frogs Have Talent contest.
Frogs croak because they're basically saying, hey, I'm over here, I'm strong, I'm cool, and I've got the best lily pad in town. It's like frog karaoke night, and all the boy frogs are trying to impress the lady frogs with their biggest, loudest, most splash-tastic voices. And it's not just noise. It's science, baby. Frogs have this stretchy balloon thing under their chin called a vocal sac. When they blow it up, it makes their voice louder. Kind of like when you yell into a paper towel tube to sound like a rock star. Only slimmer.
So, next time you hear frogs croaking like they've got microphones and dreams, just know they're not being noisy for no reason. They're basically throwing the biggest, loudest, splashiest frog concert ever. And every ribbit is a love song. Just remember, keep an ear open for the Swamp Frogs Have Talent contest. Coming to a pond near you.
And that's it for this brain bouncing, belly laughing, big question smashing episode of What's Up With That.
Miss Maddie and I explained to you why penguins waddle like they're wearing clown shoes.
And why camels have humps. And we learned it wasn't because they're hiding snacks, was it? But wouldn't hiding snacks have been an awesome idea?
We found out why deer do this.
Okay, but someone say unfreeze or she's gonna be stuck forever.
Okay, unfreeze. Unfreeze, please.
Thank you.
Then we flapped our way through bird migration. Apparently, even birds get cold and need a tropical vacation.
And why frogs croak. I don't think there are going to be any singing opera yet.
We answered 5 funky questions today, but there are like a zillion more swirling around our noggins.
Join us next time when we ask more big word, what in the world-ish questions like,
why do cats knock stuff off tables like tiny fluffy rebels? Why do bananas go squishy and weird? And, can you tickle a fish without starting an underwater tickle fight?
Wait, can you really tickle a fish? Really?
See you next time on What's Up With That?
So that brings us to a close for this episode. We laughed until juice came out of our noses. We learned stuff that made our brains do backflips. We did a dance that may or may not have summoned a family of confused squirrels. And we definitely answered the biggest, weirdest, wiggliest questions of the day. So don't be a soggy pancake. Come back soon for more wild wonders, giggle-packed facts, and totally unpredictable fun in our next episode. And now, as required by the official Council of Goofy Shows and Glitter Safety, we turn things over to our legal department, who will present a very serious and possibly boring disclaimer.
No camels, frogs, or frozen deer were harmed during the making of this episode. No penguins were given roller skates. No camels were forced to wear tutus. And no frogs entered a real singing competition. Maddie's security blanket, however, may now be 82% lint and 18% mysterious stains. It fought bravely. The entire episode was supervised by one adult with a juice box, fruit snacks, and a clipboard. The What's Up With That show was created, written, produced, and edited by our maybe kinda sorta almost award-winning executive producer, Jim Long. Okay, he once won a staring contest with a sock puppet. But it's a totally legit award. The extensive staff of the show includes executive producer Sir Waddles a Lot, head of research Professor Bloop Von Wiggle, snack manager Aria, she ate most of the gummy worms, and you, yes, you, get credit for being the coolest viewer ever. See you next time, Funky Fact Finders. And remember kids, if your llama starts dancing, it's probably because it watched this show.
Do you have a bonkers, bananas, totally wacky question bubbling in your brain? Well, don't let it escape into the stratosphere. Zap it over to our fearless banana wrangling production department. Send it to jim@jellybeanacademy.com. This galactically informative and fun program is brought to you by the giggle-powered geniuses at Jelly Bean Media Group. It's copyrighted, so no ninja-level stealing, please, but the awesome Jelly Bean folks say share away, just like Grandma's cookies or a mysterious map to pirate Pancake Island.